Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Sonora and Scale Studios. As promised, today we've got the Axial SCX24. This is the deadbolt, and it's received its first round of real upgrades. A little assortment from Hot Racing and SSD. First, let's talk about these Hot Racing links. We added a Hot Racing steering linkage set, Hot Racing shocks, SSD wheels, Axle Rock Lizard tires, and now these Hot Racing links. They look absolutely gorgeous. They're much more durable than the plastic. The steel balls that are in them for the pivot points are far superior to the plastic that they come with from the factory. They increase the durability, reduce the flex. They're kind of more of an optional part. I mean, you're going to see probably, in my opinion, the least amount of performance gain from this part, and they are kind of pricey. One thing definitely to note is they are model specific, wheelbase specific. You get different lengths with each set, so know which one you need. Now, the steering linkage set and the friction shocks, they're universal for all of the models. This steering linkage set, I think you're getting big value per dollar on this one. Under 10 bucks. Links in the description down below for all these parts. You're getting this one for under 10 bucks, and this factory steering linkage on these is crazy sloppy. Anybody that's got one knows this thing has just got all kinds of play. So for this build, we've gone with some SSD 5-slot alloy wheels. They're absolutely gorgeous, beautifully machined. We've wrapped them in Axial Rock Lizard tires. These tires are the standard tire that comes stock on the SCX24 Special Limited Edition Betty. They're not as good, in my opinion, as some of the tire offerings by RC 4-wheel drive. However, they're better than the other stock Axial tires. They just hook up a little better, and their height just seems to be just about right. Some of the others are a bit too tall, in my opinion, while the ones on the C10 are kind of on the short side. These are somewhere in the middle. They're just a good overall tire. There's better out there, but these are pretty good, and they look really nice on these wheels. Now, interesting information on these wheels is they're a hybrid. The face is machined aluminum, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They did a really great job on these. The fit and finish is second to none. They absolutely are flawless in their finish. Now, the inner ring is actually made out of a different material. It's made out of brass, and they are 24 grams a piece in total weight, so you're getting 96 grams of weight added to the rig, minus whatever weight of the stock wheels that you take off. But these are pretty hefty, and they made a noticeable difference. This deadbolt kind of suffers from being a bit top heavy with a heavier body, but it was immediate difference with this wheel set on here. These tires hook up pretty good in most all terrains. Using them here on this 1920s, early 1900s tractor wheel, and things have come a little ways in the form of steering linkages. I think our Hot Racing looks a little better than this one here. Now, last but not least, let's talk about these friction shocks a little bit. These are the Hot Racing friction shocks. They are metal design. They have a faux reservoir just for looks. They are very nicely machined, very high quality. They come with 2 different rate springs, so you can adjust it front to rear, side to side, stiffness depending on the weight of your overall SCX24 or similar micro crawler. I think these would work on a lot of different 24 scale crawlers. But one thing to note is you really do need to disassemble these and add a very small amount of fluid to the inside of them, silicone based or some type of a diff fluid, just something to just get a good coating on all the parts. It's what's recommended on Hot Racing's website, but it is not spelled out on the package. And it would leave some people very disappointed, because I'll say 2 out of 4 of these shocks, they completely would bind. The way that they come with no lube at all, they just bind up. They don't release once compressed, and I could see very easily how someone would be left feeling like they just wasted a good chunk of money to have something that looks nice but performs worse than the plastic shocks that their truck came with. Once you get these things with the proper lube on them, they are smooth. They are an improvement over the stock shock, in my opinion. Not huge, but it's noticeable. I think that they're smoother. They just have a more controlled overall kind of composure to them. It's less bouncy. And combined with all the other Hot Racing parts, the links really tighten things up. They take the slop out of things. These SSD wheels added just the right amount of beauty and function. And I'd say the weak link right now is probably these tires. Some more RC four-wheel drives would be an upgrade over these, but this is something that I had been wanting to try for a while, and I'm happy that I did. They're a good tire. There are just better out there. All in all, this handful of upgrades from Hot Racing and SSD has made this Axial SCX24 deadbolt not only look better, but it performs better. It's been more fun to use. It's been a blast using it out here at the old sawmill today. I hope you enjoyed the run footage. I hope you enjoyed the upgrades and that it helps make your decisions a little bit easier. As always, I'm interested to know. Put in the comments down below, what upgrades have you done to yours? What are you looking forward to doing? What have you tried that didn't work out so well? What have you tried that worked out great? I hope that everybody's doing well. And until next time, take care, guys.